Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon's Lair. My name is Brent. Um, got another one of my dogs on the video today. So this is my old pup. This is Miss Maya. She's gonna be 7 this year, and she's the little dog that stole my heart and made me fall in love with these small little dogs. My wife got her, and she became my dog, and she's very, very special to me. So I figured I'd show you. She is a loudmouth, but you haven't seen my loudmouth yet. She's the last one you guys haven't seen yet. So I figured I'd let you see Maya today so you can hear another one of the dogs barking. She's the third or the fourth that I've shown you now. But today we're going to go through some comic books I got down. I went down to the Lewisburg flea market, and wasn't a whole lot there that I was really interested in. But I did get some dollar books, a stack of them. So we're going to go through them real quick. First up, sorry, my nose is kind of sitting outside here. Freaking allergies are just terrible. But first up, we have a comic I've never heard of. It is called Marvel Spotlight on Dragon Lord number 5. Question of Honor. I've never heard of this. I got this for $1. I thought this was pretty darn cool, especially it's something I've never heard of, so I had to pick that up for $1. So that's pretty cool. I don't know anything about it. Next up, we have a Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Hulk, and Power Man and the Son of Satan, 2 Titanic Tales. This is a very, very cool book. This is number 126 from Marvel. Very, very neat cover. Very, very cool. I got a bunch of these Marvel Team Ups now. I need to start reading them, but got too many comics to read. Gotta love it. And next up we have Gru the Wanderer, number 34. If you don't know, I am a huge Gru fan. I love Sergio Aragones. Probably my second favorite comic behind the Uncanny X-Men. Very cool. And then we have Gru the Wanderer, number 23. Very cool cover. If you've never read Gru, he's like kind of like Conan, except for he's more clumsy and he just breaks everything around him, but he doesn't lose battles. So it's pretty cool. Then we have a Marvel 2-in-1 starring The Thing, number 91 from Marvel. Very, very cool. I actually got quite a few things with The Thing on it. So I've never read any of the Thing comics. I've read the Fantastic Four. But next up we have The Thing number 2. Very, very cool. Flashback to probably his college days. He was a letterman. Very, very cool. Then we have The Thing number 3. Another very, very cool cover. Of course, my son just tried to come out. He realizes I'm recording, so he ran back inside. Sorry if I'm getting too much of a glare. It is bright out here. The sun is just shining. It's been raining, thunderstorms, but it's clear right now, so I'm recording a video out here. So that's pretty cool. And then we have The Thing number 7. I've never read any of these Thing comics ever. At least I don't think I've ever even seen them. I didn't know The Thing had his own comic, so that is kind of cool. I always knew he was in Fantastic Four. Then next up we have The Hands of Chong-Chi, Master of Kung Fu number 110, Perilous Reign. I've got a couple of these Master of Kung Fu. I've never read them. I keep seeing I can't remember if it's Aaron showing them off on his channel or not. Or, you know, maybe it was one of his chaotic comic book covers. But this one's loose, so we're going to kind of see if we got some cool artwork in here. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. I picked it up, but I haven't really looked at it yet. I got it for $1, so I was like, yep, let's grab it. So very, very cool. Absolutely love the old school drawing, you know, from 80s and stuff like that. Is just so neat. Some cool shots right there. Very, very cool. Absolutely love it. And I love Kung Fu and, you know, old martial arts movies, especially if they're cheesy. I absolutely love them. So that's pretty awesome. Next up we have Venom Funeral Pyre featuring the Punisher number 1, the fabulous first issue. I actually really like this cover. digging this cover. I love the Punisher. I like Venom too, so that is pretty darn neat. And I always say, you know, artwork in Venom comics is always, I think it's top notch. I mean, it's just so cool. It's got to be a fun superhero to draw. But I mean, it's just very, very neat. Absolutely love it. I don't think you can go wrong with any of it. There's a nice shot of him taking on the Punisher there. Very, very cool. Can't beat that for a buck, in my opinion. Then we have another Marvel 2-in-1 thing and the Macabre Man thing. Plus Ben Grimm fighting side by side with Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. All this in World War II as they lay me down to die. Very, very cool. So I actually got a stack of stuff with a thing in it here, so that's kind of cool. Love to complete all the runs, but I'll probably just read them out of order because, you know, I read whatever I grab usually. Then next up we have the Nom number 2. You don't know, I grew up reading the Nom. I always liked war movies. I was never in the military or anything like that, but I always loved war movies and stuff like that, so I was always a fan of the Nom. Love Vietnam, you know, movies, TV shows too. So then we have another the Nom number 6. I'm pretty sure I had these as a kid. I think I had the whole run as a kid, and I'm pretty sure I read them all, but it's been so long. I'm just going to reread whatever I get again. And then, of course, we have one of my favorites is G.I. Joe Special Missions number 2. You don't know, I am a huge G.I. Joe fan. I absolutely love G.I. Joe. This is very, very cool. Some nice action with Roadblock, Recondo, and I'm thinking that's Grunt on there. Maybe, I don't know. But very, very cool. But that's it from the one flea market I went to. And while I was there, I told my brother that he went down with me, my brother and my son did. I told him that, you know, there's supposed to be another flea market somewhere down there. And the guy was advertising 50-cent bins. So we threw it into the Google Maps, and lo and behold, it came up. We got there. It was basically another flea market with like 500 vendors in there. A lot of comic books in there, but I finally found the 50-cent bins. And I went through the guy that had the 50-cent bins. And when I actually left this place, they said, we actually have another shop just a few blocks down with another 350 vendors. But by that time, we were spent, so we just said, you know, maybe next time. But I got another stack of 50 centers, so we're going to go through these. And most of these, you know, they're basically 50 centers, quarter bucks, whatever. But these are 50 cents a piece. So first up, we have Scarlet Strike Force number 2. Very cool Cobra Commander riding a dinosaur. Very, very neat. There's a dragon, as I'd like to say. I believe dinosaurs walked with man. I do believe they were actually called dragons back in the day. I don't fall for that whole, they lived millions of years ago. I believe man, they walked with man, and man just hunted them to extinction. So that's why I do call it Dragon's Lair. I do like dragons. I think they're pretty cool. Just so you know. Next up we have from the pages of the Goon Buzzard. I don't know anything about this. This is number 3 from Dark Horse Comics. I actually just dig that cover. I thought it was a cool looking cover, so figured why not. And then we have Angel. I don't know what number this is. I don't even see a number on the back. It might be there. It's kind of hard. It's like small print. I don't know. I don't know the number, but this is actually Angel from the TV show. Again, to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you've ever watched Buffy or Angel, very, very cool. I only picked that up because, you know, my wife and I did like watching Angel and Buffy and stuff. Next up, we have Catwoman number 4 from DC. Always like Catwoman. Of course, I do like Batman and anything related to Batman, so that was pretty cool. Next up, we have the Terminator number 16 from Now Comics. Never read the Terminator. I'm hoping it's after the TV show or movie, whichever. I don't know. I guess the TV show came recently, so maybe it's after the movies. I don't know. Next up, we have Men of War number 1 from DC. Don't know anything about this, but I thought this cover was just absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. I love military stuff, though, so maybe that's just me. Next up, we have X-Men Unlimited number 9. Of course, we got my man Wolverine right on there. Very, very cool. Then we have Shadowhawk number 1 from Image. I don't know a thing about this, but I absolutely love the cover. Thought that was very, very neat. Of course, Image gets a lot of hate for some reason, but I don't know, I like it. A lot of good artists in there, in my opinion. And then we got Legendary Vampirella, number 4 from Dynamite. I have never read a Vampirella. I see a lot of people talking about her. So this is probably just a spin-off of the main Vampirella, but that's okay. We're going to hopefully check it out eventually. Next up we have the Mighty Avengers number 2, The Initiative. I do like the Avengers, so I didn't have this book, so I'm throwing it in the collection. And then we got Hell on Earth Underworld Unleashed number 2 from DC. With a very, very cool looking cover. I'm trying to say everything twice here for some reason. Guess I'm thirsty. Allergies are getting me, I guess. Very, very neat. And then we got Old Man Logan number 14. I've never read any of the Old Man Logans, so I got a couple of them now. Then we got Star-Lord number 5. I've never read a Star-Lord, so that's why I picked it up. Then we have G.I. Joe number 216 from IDW. Very, very cool. I love G.I. Joe. And then G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 243 from IDW. I don't know if I have any fans of G.I. Joe comics in here or not. But I love G.I. Joe. I love the toy line. I love it all. So, very cool. Then we have Elf Quest number 26. I have never read Elf Quest. I remember it from back in the day, but I've never read any of it. I thought them wolves looked pretty cool on the cover, so that's why I picked this up. Very neat. Then we have The Fury of Firestorm, The Nuclear Man number 41. I've never read Firestorm, as I've never been a big DC kind of guy. Just pretty much Batman. Then we have Secret Origin starring Firestorm, The Nuclear Man number 4 from DC. Very neat looking cover. And then we have The Green Lantern number 1 from DC, and I absolutely love this cover. Maybe I'll just open this book. Pretty grimy looking bag anyways. But absolutely love that cover. That cover is just so, so cool. Had to pick that up. See if the artwork's any better inside. Very cool. The old eyeballs if Aaron watches this. I know Aaron likes his eyeballs. Very, very cool. That's some neat looking artwork right there. Not too bad. I think I'm going to enjoy reading this book. Pretty cool artwork in there. I'm definitely digging that. I don't think I've really ever read Green Lantern. I remember him as a kid, but I don't think I ever read him. That's pretty cool. Then we have X-Men number 4, Civil War 2. You know me, I love X-Men. It's probably my favorite comic ever, Uncanny X-Men. So that is very neat. And then we have another comic I don't know much about. It's War of Kings Darkhawk number 2 of 2. I wish I would have got number 1, but I didn't see one. But this is a very cool looking cover. I'm sure it's getting a glare. Very, very neat. Then we have the Extraordinary X-Men number 12. Very, very cool. And then we have Grimm number 3 from Dynamite, which if you don't know, Grimm is probably my favorite TV show ever, or it's up there as one of them at least. Absolutely love this TV show. So when I saw this, I was like, heck yeah, I gotta grab that for 50 cents. Very, very cool. If you've never seen the show, go watch it. A very, very neat show where the Grimm fairy tales are true, and Grimms are hunters of fairy tale creatures, but the fairy tale creatures look just like humans, but only the Grimms can see them for who they are. A very neat show. Next up we have G.I. Joe Retaliation number 2, which I'm guessing that's after the movie. Kind of looks like that's supposed to be The Rock. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of The Rock, so Then we have the New Warriors #1. This is an annual, or a thickie, whatever you guys want to call it. Very, very cool. I'm a sucker for these annuals. If I see them for 50 cents or $1, if I ain't got it, you know I'm going to pick it up. Very, very cool. Then we got Old Man Logan #20. You know how I am with Wolverine. I love Wolverine, so anything Wolverine related I am going to pick up. Then we got Planet of the Apes #9 from Boom Studios. I do like Planet of the Apes series. I love the movies as a kid. Very, very neat. Very cool. And then we have 2 more left, and these are a little bit older books. This is Baby Snoots and Uptight Mouse. Never heard of it. I've never seen them. They are well loved or beat to hell. I mean, you could see. I mean, it's just even the back. The advertisements are cool. I love seeing these old advertisements. But I mean, you can just tell it's just beat right up. But very, very cool. And then we also have another Baby Snoots. I don't see a number on either one of these. I have no idea what number these are. This is from 71, so it's definitely older. Very cool. Of course, Susan Tucker autographed it. Drew some stars on it too. Quite the artist. Thank you, Susan. Very, very cool. Plus another Uptight Mouse tail, Meanie Genie, and Elephant Jokes. Don't know anything about it. This comic looks to be a little bit in better condition than the other one. It's just got all the autograph on it. But that's it from my haul from 2 flea markets that I went to down in Lewisburg, PA. I thought it was pretty cool. I think I had like 20 some dollars invested in all of that, so wasn't too bad. It wasn't too terrible. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I hope you guys liked what you saw. You know, let me know what you think. You know, like, comment, subscribe. It's all cool. It's all good. Thanks for watching.